Hi, I'm Dominic Triveline, 21 years old, from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Today we film legs over here at Conquest Gym in DeWitt. I am the 2016 MPC Teen National Bodybuilding Overall Champion, currently in getting ready for the 2018 MPC Junior Nationals and MPC USAs in July. Currently I'm 5'5", right around 230, floating around 230, 235 pounds. Like I said, today we trained legs. We started with hamstrings. We did seated hamstring curls. We did 3 sets of 10, 3 straight sets, all with the same weight. On the last set, we did a drop set. We did 10, 10, and then 10 again with an added 10 partials. Just from that alone, my hamstrings were so freaking pumped and on fire. We then went on to an old school exercise you don't see a lot of people do anymore is dumbbell leg curls. I have a love-hate relationship with this exercise. I don't like doing it that much, but I do feel it in my hamstrings a ton. We stayed a little lighter just so I could focus on squeezing the dumbbell together and squeezing my hamstrings. We did 2 sets of 10 with 50 pounds. Next, we went on to a Smith machine. Normally, I alternate legs, do a reverse lunge, but we did these stationary. The platform was kind of slipping on us today, so we didn't alternate legs. We just did a reverse lunge. We did 2 working sets with 12 reps per leg. And then next we went on to hack squats. As far as the lunges go, actually, that was more to kind of finish off the hamstrings and get a little bit of blood into the quads before we went into some heavy stuff. So we went into hacks. We did 4 working sets of 8. We did 2 sets with 4 plates aside, 1 plate with 5 plates aside, and then we finished off with 6 plates aside for a fairly easy 8, actually. Hack squats, in my opinion, are the best builder for quads, so I tend to put them towards the beginning of my workout and try to go around the 6 to 8 rep range. Like I said, really heavy. Next, we went on to front squats, another exercise I really liked. We did 2 sets of 12 there with just 225, fairly easy 12, just trying to get more blood into the legs. I really focus on my depth with any type of squatting exercise, so you'll see with my hack squats and my front squats, I'm going as deep as I can. I really think the depth is what builds the outer sweep, the overall leg development. And then after that, we finished with 3 sets of leg extensions, 3 sets of 20. On the last one, we did another drop set, so we did 20, 10, and then 10 partials. And then we finished with calves. So for staining calves, we did, I learned this from John Meadows, actually. We would do 10 reps with a 10-second iso hold, and then we repeated that 3 times. So it's 30 reps with a combined total of 30 seconds of holding at the top and squeezing. Extremely painful. We did 2 rounds there, and then we finished with 2 sets of seated calves, 2 sets of 20. On the last set, again, we did a drop set. We did 20, 10, and then we did a forced stretch at the end where we just held the stretch at the bottom for 10 seconds. And that's a usual typical leg day for me. I'm kind of transitioning into my pre-workout or my pre-contest workouts. In the off-season, normally I'm just focusing on the big main compound movements like deadlifts, squats, bench presses, just to build mass, and military presses too. Now I'm kind of doing my transition into what I like to call my pre-contest workouts, where the weights may not be as heavy. I'm not squatting 5 or 6 plates right now, but the pace and the intensity is a lot faster. So the poundage is still heavy, the reps are still low, but we have a faster pace. More about getting a lot of blood flow and breaking down the muscle as best we can. And that was it for legs today.
Hey, Dom, go ahead and talk to us a little bit about, we were talking off camera, about the difference between some people like flinging weight and actually just controlling the weight and really squeezing during your movements.
So my training has changed a little bit in the fact that I'm starting to do things more under control. For example, our first exercise was seated leg curls. We did 3 sets of 10, and I was focusing on the negative, bringing the weight up a little slower, and then squeezing my hamstrings all the way in. I mean, I can put 4 plates on that thing and just swing it around and, use momentum, but I've been slowing the movements down, keeping more time under tension, and I think that's helped a little bit with my development. My training, though, I still believe in basic compound exercises, extremely heavy, around the 6 to 8 rep range. And just slowing the movements down really was the biggest thing that I've changed. If you watch Dorian Yates lift, he lifts very heavy, 6 to 8 rep range, and he just keeps the tempo really slow.
What's diet like at this point now before you're doing pre-contest? But what's it been like in your off season?
My off-season diet is a ton of food right now. So, of course, we're doing carb cycling. I'll give you a brief example. On my low carb day, which is my off day, I'll do roughly around 350 grams of protein, 500 carbs, and my fat's pretty low, right around 14 grams of added fats. On my medium days, which is my upper body training days, again, I'll do about 350 grams of protein. I'll do right around 650 to 700 grams, of carbs, and 35 grams of added fat. And then on my high carb day, which is today, which is leg day, I'll drop my protein significantly, right around 220, 230 grams of protein. But today I'll probably eat anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 grams of carbs, and then no added fats. And as far as food sources, I'm eating extremely clean, which I pretty much do most of the off season. I'll do chicken, white rice, oatmeal, egg whites, and then I usually do one steak meal a day. And that's pretty much it nutrition-wise. And I'm staying fairly lean. And what I have been doing is I'll eat all 6 meals Justin Harris, my coach, gives me clean. And then I'm usually still pretty hungry. I usually can't sleep throughout the night without getting up to eat. So at that point, once I reach my macros with clean food, then I'll start adding on right now I've been on this muffin kick, so I'll eat 3 or 4 chocolate muffins, and that's an extra 1,200 calories. Or I'll do, I'll eat a whole box of cereal, or maybe a chocolate milkshake or something. So sweets, really, but just more and more carbs. So there's some days where I'll easily push over the 1,000 grams of carb mark, pretty easy. I have a very fast metabolism, so I stay. Yeah, you'll see in the posing video. I stay extremely lean in the off season with all the food that I eat, and I can truly say I'm not forcing any of this food down. I'm really hungry all the time. So, Justin's got my body what I like to say in that machine mode, where my training's efficient, my nutrition's extremely efficient. I'm eating a ton and I'm staying lean. Strength is going up. So really nothing more we could ask for at this point.
And again, let everyone know how old you are, because most people forget you're only...
I just turned 21 2 weeks ago.
That's insane. Anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd definitely like to thank my nutritionist, Justin Harris, and of course, Jeff, for coming out to film the video. I'd like to thank everyone here at Conquest Fitness for letting me train. Definitely one of my favorite facilities in the state of Michigan. They keep a very clean gym, but also a cool, hardcore, place to lift. I really like it here.